A woman was waiting for the metro. Bored from waiting, she took a few sips of alcohol. She didn't realize, when she fell asleep, when Lisa finally opened her eyes, the metro station was completely deserted. What had once been a crowded platform was now eerily silent. Something didn't feel right. She panicked and ran up the stairs. But when she reached the exit, every door was shut, locked tight. It became clear, the staff had left. And she was completely alone. Fear crept in. This had never happened to her before. Suddenly, an announcement echoed. The last train is arriving at the platform. Without thinking, Lisa rushed back down and boarded the train just as it started moving. But she didn't notice, a faint shadow had also slipped silently into the last compartment behind her. Relieved, Lisa thought she'd finally make it home, but the train came to an abrupt stop. And strangely, the doors didn't open. She looked around. There wasn't a single passenger on board. Nervously, Lisa walked through each empty coach until she reached the driver's cabin. But there was no response, unbeknownst to her. Someone had already killed the driver before she could make sense of it. The train's power suddenly went out. Everything was swallowed by darkness. A dim light flickered in the last coach. Thinking it might be a metro worker, she cautiously approached, but the figure said nothing. Something felt off. Lisa turned and ran in fear. While fleeing, she slipped and fell. When she got up, she saw the man's face. It was a colleague from her office, a man who'd always followed her around. He had tracked Lisa down, just to scare her. And now he was trying to force himself on her. But suddenly, the train doors opened on their own. A mysterious force, a ghostly horse, pulled the man out of the train. Lisa didn't wait. She sprinted through every coach and hid in the driver's cabin. Just then, a dark shadow passed outside. Lisa kept running until she reached another station. But it was just as abandoned and locked as the first. Then she heard a strange sound behind her. She turned and saw a dog. She thought, if there's a dog, there must be someone nearby. She followed the dog, which led her to a vent. Inside, she found two homeless men resting. They were startled at first, but when Lisa explained what had happened, they agreed to help her. As soon as they left the vent, a shadow quietly slipped in behind them. Back at the station, Lisa and the beggars found her coworker, lying on the tracks, covered in blood. They pulled him up together. Just then, the beggar's dog ran in, also soaked in blood. Sensing something was wrong, one of the beggars ran back to check on his wife, but she was gone. Only a long trail of blood remained. Furious, he followed the trail, which led into a dark tunnel. Meanwhile, Lisa was overwhelmed with fear. Her colleague was now dead. Then she noticed an emergency phone on the wall. It connected directly to Metro security. She quickly explained everything and begged for help. But the guard thought it was just another prank. People had fooled them before. As Lisa tried to move the body, the security guard suddenly noticed blood seeping onto the floor. He reached for the phone to call the police, but someone appeared behind him. And the next moment, his throat was slit. Lisa heard it all through the phone. She froze, paralyzed by fear. But she knew one thing. She had to survive. She stepped out and went looking for the beggar.